if you have a fire, would you rather have a fire scientist or a firefighter? Like, would you rather have somebody who actually knows how to be with fire, or who knows how to be with fire in theory? But being with fire requires a different constitution, an altogether different constitution. The fire scientist, for example, would be able to maintain a distance at all costs, and a firefighter has to learn how to be with being burned. And so today I wanted to do a bit on harnessing the power. And often in our culture, that's called addiction, that's called the shadow. It's called the dark side, and all of the things that they have in, the story of Hansel and Gretel, where there's all these warnings to not go into the forest. But those who actually go into the forest, they don't really talk about it, because you can't talk about it much to people who haven't gone. And then the people who don't go have plenty to say about what's in there. And there is something in there, that's for sure. I'm a firm believer that experiential compassion is wisdom. It's wisdom. It becomes wisdom. It goes from knowledge to wisdom when you have experience. That's what transforms it. And the difference between wisdom and knowledge is knowledge can maintain a distance in such a way that it can maintain judgment. And the beauty of an erotic path is that it takes you, and it takes you in such a way that your pride gets dissolved. Pride and shame are the exact same thing. You get worked. And so there's just a perpetual humbling. I do like what Trungpa said when he said, regret is great for about 5 seconds, then move on. And you have to when you're on the path. Because otherwise it'll sink you in shame. And it was pride that got you in it, and its counterpoint. The opposite of dysfunction is dysfunction. Does that mean? So we have this idea, and we go from being, teetotalers to drunkards and back and forth. And there's this middle way that you can only navigate